Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So I feel like this video has been pretty long overdue, but today I wanted to talk to you guys about how I got into the HEC Paris MBA program with a merit scholarship of 16,000 euros and how you can structure your essays, your application, and your interview process. So without further ado, let's get into it. If this is your first time watching my videos and watching my channel, welcome. My name is Ekta, and I'm a second-year MBA student at Cornell. I like to make videos decoding the entire business school's admission process, from your application essays to your interviews to your final admission. So without further ado, let's discuss how I got into the HEC Paris MBA program, what my essay looked like, what my interviews were like, and what the final admissions process is like. So what is the HEC Paris MBA program? Now, the HEC Paris MBA is located in Jouy-en-Joisey. Sorry if my pronunciation's a bit wrong. In Paris. It's about 10 miles from Paris, and it's one of the best and most well-regarded programs in Europe. It has about an 8% acceptance rate, and it's known for its Master's in Management program and its MBA program. Now, coming to my application essays, there were multiple essays that I had to write for my HEC Paris MBA application that touched both on my short-term professional goals and my long-term professional goals. So these were the questions that were asked for my application when I was applying in 2023. Why are you applying to the HEC Paris MBA now? What is a professional objective that will guide your career choice, and how will HEC Paris help you achieve this objective? What do you consider to be your most significant life achievement? Leadership and ethics are intertwined in the business world. Describe a situation where you had to deal with both of these issues and how this has influenced you. Imagine a life that would be different from the one that you now lead. What would it be? What figure do you admire the most and why? And you can choose from anyone, from politics to literature to arts. And also, is there any additional information that you would like to share with us? So this is just your optional essay. So these were all the essay questions that I had to answer, and I wrote short essays for each one. They were about 250 to 500 words in length. And if you'd like, I can create a video sharing my HEC Paris MBA essays if it would be helpful to everybody who's watching. So after I was done working on my essays and had submitted my application, I was pre-selected for an interview. So the interview process at HEC Paris is quite unique as opposed to other business schools. Basically, you had to be interviewed by an alumnus of the program. So I was interviewed by a director at PricewaterhouseCoopers who'd done their MBA in Paris and had come back to Toronto to work at PwC. And you had to do a business presentation with them. So I decided to present a very important cultural study called Hofstade's Metrics and measure different cultures based off of those metrics. If you guys would like me to share that business presentation, I can include that while I'm making my next video, but I thought that the HEC Paris interview process was very unique. So after I had submitted my application and had completed my interview, I received an acceptance from the HEC Paris MBA program with a merit scholarship of 16,000 euros. So why didn't I go for an MBA in Europe versus an MBA in the US? I think that's a really good question. Obviously, at the moment, I'm not in Paris, I'm in Ithaca. I thought that the HEC Paris MBA at the time was quite limited because it was only for a year and there was no internship. I felt at the time that I would be switching my career over from being a financial data analyst at the Bank of Montreal into consulting. And to be able to switch careers, it would be easier for me to have an internship where I would be able to talk about previous consulting experience, which I didn't have on my resume. So I decided to opt for a 2-year MBA program, which was in the US, which would also be closer to my home in Toronto, and that would be more accessible to me as opposed to an MBA in Europe. That being said, HEC Paris is a wonderful program, and it's great for anybody who wants to pursue their career abroad or maybe even move back to the US because it has a very strong brand name, especially in Europe. Another thing that I really appreciated about the HEC Paris MBA process, after I'd gotten accepted, they had sent me an evite to talk with an existing student, with a first-year student, so I could talk to them about housing, what the culture was like, and I really appreciated that personal touch, even though I didn't really attend their program. So that's basically what my application process was like to the HEC Paris program and how I got my acceptance at HEC Paris. If you guys would like, I can make my next video sharing my essays and the presentation that I had put in place for both my application and my interview. Please let me know, put something in the comments below, and I'll sure to make a video on that. But other than that, thank you so much for watching all of my videos. I just saw that we hit 2,000 subscribers and I'm very, very proud. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for the support. Thank you so much for watching this video and all of my previous videos. I love making these videos for you guys, and it's been a really great journey so far. Also, I've launched my website at theathenaconsulting.com. If you want to book a one-on-one session with me, or if you need some help regarding your application essays, you can go onto my website, which I've put in the description below. Other than that, if you like all of my videos and you like this video, please consider giving this video a like and subscribe to my channel. And until then, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!